Hello everyone, how's everyone? Tonight is TGIF with Christina. I'm going to start with the music so that we can groove a little bit, because today we are going to talk about give up, something a little serious. So I want it to be on a lighter tone. All right, so if you are watching it right now, help me to share it out with your friends and invite your friends to come over so that we can have a chat together. So we just groove a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna have some fun alone over here. Let me just pull down the music a little bit. Okay. So how's everyone doing so far? So today we are here to talk about, welcome to TGIF. We are here to talk about give up. And once again, a very warm welcome to Body, Mind, Soul magazine platform. So if you are watching it from Facebook or either Instagram or even YouTube channel, welcome to Body, Mind, Soul once again. And this month we are celebrating our 7th year anniversary. So there are a lot of great things is happening. One of the greatest thing that is happening is this. Let me just share with you. Tomorrow we are having a free workshop that is happening at 4 to 6 p.m. 4 to 6 p.m. at Body, Mind, Soul. For Body, Mind, Soul community, it's a free online development workshop together with the practitioner from the Golden Space Malaysia, Stephanie Ngu, and the workshop is diving into the unknown. So in this particular workshop, you will be able to master your internal resistance to the unknown. At the same time, we will be able to surrender the fear to feel comfortable with courage, with change and the unknown. And also, you will gain clarity as well. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, register, and I think we will be publishing the registration link in a short while. So just click the link later to register, and if anyone on the IG are interested, just comment and leave a comment, and our admin to reply you with the registration link as well. Okay, so how is everyone doing? Again, Body, Mind, Soul aims to impact life positively, and I just shocked my admin for a while when your host is too busy doing multitasking. I hope some of you caught it. If you didn't, you can always rewind it back and watch it. I wanted to pull out the, the background of the poster. I accidentally put her on stage. All right, so that's one of the fun that we are going through. Okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay, so are you thinking to give up? Or come to think of it, are you giving up pain, or you are giving up hope away, or you are giving away your hope? I think this is very important, when it comes to thinking about give up. There's no right and wrong. A lot of times in the situations that we are in, there's no right and wrong at all. But it is something that I feel worth to share over here on this Body, Mind, Soul TGIF with Christina. And once again, TGIF with Christina is a safe space where we will learn and grow together. And also, we will exchange our views. And I love to engage with all the audience, So just let me know where you're from. Hello. Hi, Irene. A lot of flowers. Hardship to you also. So recently, there are a lot of things going on. And I personally have been receiving a lot of not unpleasant news and unpleasant situations that I face as well. I went through this situation where I really feel like giving up as well. So it's really good for you to engage together with me and let us go through this topic together. And also help me to do one thing, share out this live talk so that we can benefit more people, especially I think a lot of us at this point of time, we're at the brink of wanting to give up something and we don't know whether should we or should we not. So I'm going to share my humble tips and journey with you, what I've gone through. And I hope, with that, it will help any one of you out there. Or if you have any other tips that you wish to share with the audience, please also write it down on the comment, and I am certain I'll pull it out as well. So let us just talk about the give up. So imagine that, ourselves, we are a radio listener, right? So our brain is frequencies of a radio station, right? And then we have our heart, we call it like the sixth sense or the instinct, okay? Our brain is the logical one and our heart is the sixth sense, instinct, the sentimental one. So these two are on two different frequency. Like how radio station is, you have to tune into whatever the station, you have to tune into different frequency to listen to different radio station, right? So it is the same for us as a human being as well. So this is what is so interesting that I can't wait to share with everyone. So when for me, when I was in a situation where it's very tough, very difficult, somehow the radio station of giving up that frequency, okay, this particular frequency radio station called Give Up will turn on the volume very, very loud. So I want to hear from all the audience, how many of you experience something like this? So don't worry, I will also share a little bit of my tips, how I gone it through and verify whether I should turn louder this give up frequency radio station, or I should turn it off and turn on my heart, which is the sentimental one, which is the I would say, which is the instinct one, which is the illogical one. Okay, so I want to check with all the audience over here. So in what situation that this radio station of give up turns louder in your experience? So for me, is share with me on the chat, So in what situation, like your radio station of give up, the frequency and that volume is louder? For me, it's definitely when the things turn tough. I grew up in a family where my parents and my siblings has been very, very kind to me. I don't have to worry about anything at all. So I didn't really go through a lot of difficult or hardship. So when I grow up as an adult and, you start to face things on your own, and that's where you're like, hey, this is not how I imagine, and it's getting tough, it's getting difficult. I think I don't want it, and also when I feel like it's impossible, or sometimes when I feel painful, and sometimes I was too afraid of failure. I just want to be the perfect version of me. I'm just too afraid of failure. So rather than trying it and see what comes, I will actually give up first. Okay, so let's see, the comment are quite exciting. We have Jean, I'm from KL. Hello, Jean. Hi. And Erin, when close to deadline. Only when it's close to deadline, you want to give up. Are you sure when it's close to deadline, isn't it? You will not give up. You're like, wow, Dai also must make it happen. Let's see. Jean, I don't give up when I feel sexy. Oh, all right. Tell me about it. And we have Bayu, when I'm doing assignments in uni and got stuck, spiraled in a negativity. Okay, Bayu, this is a very good one. What is it that you got stuck with? Like, how was the stuck feeling to you? Is it like what I shared? Is it because it's impossible? Like you don't feel like you can get it done, or you don't feel like, or is it because afraid of failure? Like, okay, I'm not going to get good grades, whatever that I'm doing, it's not worth it, something like that. Share with me. I love to know more. And we have Erin never give up my sexiness. Okay, yeah. So for me, it was really about being difficult when things or situation or even a person start to be difficult with me or tough with me, and then when I feel it's impossible, and when I feel or certain situation that I feel it's really too painful for me to go through, whether it's a journey of making a project to be successful, but sometimes you go through a phase where you feel like it's just too painful to go through this. I have to talk to so many different people and they're all giving me, tough time. It's just too painful for me to go through. I just don't want it, so that's where we want to give up, right? Or like for me, when I know like, hey, maybe this is not going to work, it's going to fail, so why should I continue? That's where you want to give up, right? So let's hear from the audience. By you, like, feels like it's too hard, like this is not working. Yeah, exactly. Like it's impossible, right? It's difficult. Got me tunnel vision on my way to find a solution. Oh, that's good. You found a way. Jennifer, when there are so many mouths to feed and my fund is running extremely low. Yes. So things like that easily, will put us into a situation where we kind of drown ourselves into that pool of disappointment. And the more we drown ourselves into this pool of disappointment, the more we want to just let go so that we don't need to experience this so-called struggle and so-called pain that we are going through. Yeah. But Bayu, Jennifer, share with me, let me know whether this happened to you at the same time. So for Bayu's situation is very straightforward. Okay, let's see what Bayu just put it up. I mean, it sort of limits my awareness of possible options. Yes, exactly. So Bayu, so for your situation, right, it's assignment, right? So a part of you, okay, so this has happened to me also, yeah? A part of you know that you can't give up. As irony as it sounds, a part of you know that you can't give up, right? Or sometimes, remember the radio station that I talk about, the frequency that I talk about? So this frequency of giving up is so loud, right? And then your heart, which carry a different frequency, the radio station, it's like very soft whispering in your ears, very gentle. Hey, don't give up, you can do this. But a part of you is like, no, I can't, and then, hey, but just carry on, you will see the gift after all. And then this radio station is like, no, it's not gonna be. It's like devil and the angel, right? So this is where you get more confused. I don't know about you. I myself got even more confused. Should I give up or should I persist and just go forward, right? Bayu was like, true, ha ha ha. Yeah, so a part of you know you can't do that. Yes, very dominant. Yeah. So for Bayu case is, I just take Bayu's scenario as an example for all of us. Bayu, I hope you don't mind, yeah? So this is the fun part of TGIF. Every Friday we are doing this. So what should you do when you don't know whether are you giving up your pain or you are giving away your hope? But how can you find hope when you're in that pool of disappointment, right? So this is where the juice come in, yeah? So this is how I did to myself and what I've done. So I'm here to share. I hope this will help any one of you here. Number one is to create and schedule a time off, minimum 30 minutes, okay? Why this is important is because when you're in that pool of disappointment and your frequency, your radio station of give up is so loud, but there is this soft voice, another radio station is like crossing, it's like crossing with you, and you get so confused. So you do not know which one you should listen it to. So this is where you need to create a time off for yourself. Drop everything, and just put a pause for a while. And then the fun part, have a date with yourself. So you can do whichever way you wish to, right? I like what Jennifer shared over here. I took a step back, sleep, tomorrow wake up, it's a new day, somehow the money will drop from the sky, problem solved. Yes, so some people, they go for a rest, it's rejuvenating their body, rejuvenate their mind, you know. But some, for me, go for a rest or a sleep doesn't really work for me, but I'm happy, Jennifer, it works for you. For me, I have a date with myself. So the date can be as fun as drinking a cup of coffee or having a good meal. Just cut myself out from that situation and be in a vibe that I feel good. You know, I might not feel happy yet, but I feel good. Okay, so when I feel good, I can do few things. Okay, so I'm here to share with you as well. Number one, I love meditation. I love to meditate. And I find that meditate will help me to kind of like calm myself down and really look at the situation. But if you are a person who do not know how to meditate, or you feel meditate is really not what you like to do, there's other way. Another way is if you like to write or even you like to type on your laptop, journal it down. Have a conversation with yourself. Have a date with yourself. What kind of question you should ask? Just one simple question. You know, who you want to be in, I don't say like 3 years down the road. Now it seems 3 years is like a big gap, but who you want to be next year, same day. No, let's say who I want to be in July 23rd, 2022. What kind of version I wish to see myself, you know, or like for Bio case, you know, who I want to be after submitting the assignment. You know, what kind of potential that I see in myself. So this is where you have a date, that 30 minutes with a cup of coffee, with a good meal, you know. Just write down who you want to be, who you wish to be, who are you aspire to become. You know, is there a role model in your life that you wish that you can be somewhat like that, but somehow there's another radio station is like telling you it's too far? Turn down that volume of that radio station, because we can turn down the radio, correct? Same as the radio inside our mind and our heart. We can choose to turn this down and turn this louder. The heart, you know, the heart radio station, the frequency, okay? So, and another way, if you don't like to write, you don't like meditate, you don't like to write, then draw it out, map it out, do a mind mapping. Or I want to call it the heart mapping. Heart, you know, our heart. Map it out like how you wish to be, how you want it to be. Or you can put it, if I give up, this is da 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 da. If I don't give up, this is what I will gain. So you can compare. For those who are very logical, you want to see comparison, you can do it that way. That doesn't work for me, but it works for someone else as well. Yeah. So maybe this can work. Let's see. Jennifer, another way for me is to cut out the two lovebird. Hi Raymond, miss you too. Thank you very much. Pyong. Yeah. So have a date with yourself. Don't underestimate this 30 minutes of date. It's very, very important so that we get connect back with ourselves. And then we know whether should we give up or we should go on. Because you see, that pull and pushing effect is consistently there. If you know deep down you can give up, you will not go through this pull and pulling effect. Give up, no, I shouldn't. Give up, no, I shouldn't. And sometimes it's gonna drive us crazy, right? So do this. Get a calendar, put down 30 minutes, have a date with yourself, and meditate. Either meditate or either you journal it down, who you want to be, who you aspire to be, and should you give up or should you not give up? You know, journal it down or map it out, and then you make a choice. You know, what you wish to feed yourself. You see, when we talk about healthy body, right, We are very aware, what kind of food is good for us, what kind of food is not good for us. We know, but sometimes we have our cheat day that we go for the bad food as well. But thoughts is very important. Which radio station you choose to turn it louder, and will it help you? It's your choice. And this is where you choose. Okay, after looking at your mapping, after looking at your journal, after having a date with yourself, whether you meditate, you quiet down yourself, then you make a decision. You make a decision which one you want to go. If after you do all these things, you feel giving up will give you more peace, then maybe that should be the way. But a lot of times it isn't that way. There are still a lot of great things that's coming up. You can see in your list. If you don't give up, what you will gain, you can see it in your list. And this is where you choose. Okay? So make a choice what you wish to feed yourself, right? And the last one I realized that have helped me, and the person who inspired me of this title, Give Up the Give Up, accidentally appeared earlier on. So if you are watching it now, and you was like wondering who is that, just go on, go rewind it yourself. I'm not going to tell you where, it's just by accident. And she said she gave up on me already because I accidentally put her on the stage without her ready, and she got shocked. So the person who inspired me, this topic title, Give Up the Give Up, is a person that I hang out a lot with. So this person, so observe, who are you hanging out with? It's very important. Thank you, Bayu. Thanks. Very good. Yeah, I hope this helped you. So, Bayu, also observe, who are you hanging out with? Are you hanging out with a group dynamic? The dynamic is, it's okay, come on, let's do it. Or are you hanging out with a group who likes to, yeah, it's just too hard. You know what? It's really not my thing. And it's not worth the time, and it's just not worth the effort. Why should I continue? It's just so difficult. It's not going to do any good. It's not going to be useful in my life in future. I used to hang out with people like that, so I can repeat a lot of this kind of statements until I make a choice and not hanging out with people or friends like that. They are still my friends. It's just that I choose not to hang out with them. I choose to hang out with a bunch that love to grow. That, yeah, we do have times that we feel like giving up, but we will find a way to pick ourselves up. Yeah. And then we move together, dynamic, in a group, as a pack. As an individual, we move. As a pack, we move as well. By got influence. Yeah, exactly. But it's very important to know who are you surrounding yourself with. Because it's either you are being influenced by them, or you are so strong that you can be the influencer. Like, for instance, the person who inspired me, this Give Up the Give Up, she became the influencer. Instead of being influenced by me, who wanted to give up, she influenced me to give up the thought of giving up. Okay, so this is where I'm going there very, very soon. All right. So observe, pay some time and listen to the conversation that you're having with your friends, your colleagues, your peers, your students, or your university friends. So then if you realize, you can't choose who you hang out with, for instance, if let's say you're doing a project with a team, right? And this project is set already and you can't choose your teammate, then you go back to step number 3. Make a choice again. Whether you want to be the influencer or you want to be the one that is being influenced, right? So again, it's the radio station that you are tuning. And whether it's your brain frequency, the radio station, or your heart. Because you know what? My master from the Golden Space Global, Master Umesh Nawani, always say, follow your heart. And a lot of time it's very confusing. Like, what is follow my heart? What if my heart is wrong? But sometimes, you just need to try. then you will know whether it's right or wrong. Instead of give up and not even trying, why not pat our shoulder? Just try that one step first. Just try it first, one step at a time, right? And then we will know. Yeah. So this is where who you hang out with is very important, because it creates that vibe, energy, positive vibes, good vibes, bad vibes. It's all come from the people that's around you, the thoughts that you feed yourself. Remember this one. Choose what you wish to feed yourself, the thought that you feed yourself, the group that you hang out with, yeah? And also have a date with yourself, time to time. This is not something that you done it once and set and that's it for forever. No. The beauty of life is you get to experience things differently at different phase, at different time, with different people, with different project, with different situation. So at any time, the thought of wanting to give up occurs, take this time off, have a date with yourself, choose what you wish to feed to yourself, observe who are you hanging out with, and the final is, in the end, whether you want to make a choice, a decision that, since it's constantly shouting, the radio station of give up is so loud, I think I want to shut it down and I give up this give up radio station. Isn't it wonderful? You just think of this feeling when you can give up the vibe of giving up. Everything seems possible. Everything seems there is hope. Everything seems there is a solutions. Things aren't that bad after all. And yeah, I don't know how you feel. And it takes some time. I must admit, it takes some time to go there until you reach a point where you make a decision. Yeah, I just want to give up the give up. And maybe after you make this choice, give up the give up, you fall again, and you feel like, no, I still want to give up. Make again, make that decision again, make the choice again. I want to give up the give up. So every time you tell yourself, I want to give up the give up, and you can feel it, slowly and surely, you will definitely find your way. You will definitely see that light in the tunnel. You will definitely swim out of the pool of disappointment. Slowly but surely. It won't be an instant fix. It won't be something, right on the dot next minute, or it can be, depends on you. Yeah, so all is up to us, like, for instance, the entire situation is as such. Of course, we need to understand what is the news, all those important news, but you have a choice to choose what news you want to feed your mind. What are the important news that you need to know so that you can stay safe, but at the same time, what news you want to feed your mind constantly. Yeah. Like opening up a curtain and see the sun. Yeah, like the anime, ta-da! That feeling of ta-da! And then you see the light shining down on you, and suddenly you only see lights. Like me, right in front of me, there's a ring of light. It's always very glaring, but I thank to the ring of light so that I can see myself clearer on the screen, right? So yeah, so this is the beauty of giving up the give up. Give up the give up. Yeah, I just want to hear from everyone how you feel. And if you find, this live talk is, or this TGIF is rather something interesting and you learn something, or you have other things that you wish to share with the audience, even after the live talk, you can still type it out on the comment. And you know what? Let us uplift everyone together and let us do this together. And, Body, Mind, Soul has built a community where it's consistently looking and seeking for growth. And I would really, really love to welcome you to join us, Body, Mind, Soul community. It's free for you to register. And just go on to the link over here, and I'm sure my admin later will also share it out on the screen. Register yourself with Body Mind Soul community, where you will entitle yourself to free workshops, to all the entire magazine collection of Body Mind Soul magazine, which filled with positive content, uplifting and inspiring stories by real people, and also steps to break through certain limitations that we have. All these are available for everyone free in digital format, not forgetting that we have 3 audio articles is waiting for you to listen to it as a welcome gift. And also every quarter we have workshops that can break your limitations, or that we can grow together. Yeah, so I'm going to share this again, that tomorrow we are having a workshop diving into the unknown with the Golden Space Malaysia practitioner Stephanie Ngu, 4 to 6 o'clock. And all you need to do is, just register yourself with the bit.ly link or scan the QR code over here. I think your mobile phone should be able to scan it. This workshop are free for all our community members. So do 2 things. If you are not a community member, sign up now as a community and then register with this workshop. And you know what? Let us just uplift the entire community together, not just by us, Body Mind Soul, but without all of you, there is no point of us existing. Once again, thank you everyone for joining me. Bayu, thank you so much. You have been such a great participant and audience, and I love to see you more and more. And every Friday TGIF is here with Christina. We aim to have 30 minutes and to just share my learning, and also to hear from you. What have you grown up to this point? What is your tips, so that I can learn from you as well. Saturday 3 o'clock we have Body Mind Soul live talk show, where we will invite different walks of life and professionals that will come on board and share with us topics of life in a coffee chat mode. Yeah, so 3 o'clock tomorrow. What we will be having tomorrow is this. Yeah, Your Pets Mirror You with Mikia Wong. The entire session tomorrow will be in Mandarin, and I will translate it in English, because our guests are more confident to speak in Mandarin. And yeah, it's also a chance for me to show off my bilingual. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so see you tomorrow. And Body Mind Soul aims to impact life positively, and this is one of our way, together with all my team. Thank you very much. And you know what, see you tomorrow, and have a great evening. And if you feel this live talk has benefit you, this TGIF benefit you, do share it out with your friends as well. All right, with that, I'll say goodbye and good night. See you tomorrow at 3 o'clock.